Yo, what up? What's going on, man? King Romulus, what up? Reggie, what up? Sorry, everybody in the building, man. Give a little minute, let everybody get in here. I don't know what the hell YouTube on with my damn what's name, man. This shit just be so weird. So fucking weird, but it is what it is. Y'all see the title, man. Usher got another one. Listen, man. I don't know well, I don't think it's ever been confirmed with Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter's alleged, but again, y'all that don't know, Usher's medical insurance snitched on him. Pretty much said, hey, look, this nigga got herpes and he, you know what I mean, he's spreading it out like motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, like a spade's hand. We're not gonna pay for this shit because, hey, that's on him personally. We're not paying for the medical expenses because he's out here, whatever. So this is how it's known that, Usher, allegedly, I guess, or it's confirmed by court documents that Usher has some form of herpes. Okay. Despite Usher having some form of herpes, women don't care. They don't care because Usher is a fantasy for a lot of women, substantial amount, right? Just like they talk shit about Chris Brown. Chris Brown's a woman beater, but yet and still, and like I said, I don't agree with that sentiment. Chris Brown was involved in what they call it, I think it's equal combatants or whatever, two people that were engaged in a physical altercation that was started by Rihanna. Rihanna took responsibility in saying that, hey, she did put her hands on Chris while he was driving, and bite marks was on Chris Brown's arm. And like I'll tell y'all again, if you've never been bitten by a person, okay, all right, your first instinct is to get that motherfucker off you, all right, by any means. I'm not slapping, I'm not pushing. Bitch, you bite me, you finna lose them teeth. Call me whatever you want to call me. Bitch, I'm not no steak. I'm not no Popeye's chicken sandwich. I am not edible, okay? And even on the part of me where I want you to put your mouth, no teeth are required, okay? Hold the teeth. So if you decide to bite me, little baby, you about to bite this, okay? Telling you right now. Call me what you want. You know you got to get motherfucking tetanus shots and shit from getting bitten by people, man. You got to get shots when you bit by a person. All right? Bro, no, we're not doing that, brother. No, that's not what we're here for. So you can stay, but we're not finna play no card game shit. You're cool with that Mr. T. Too cool. No, brother, this ain't Mr. T right here. This ain't no Mr. T starter kit. Too cool. Being that you're a troll, this, you know what I mean, this more than like your net worth. Yeah, I shoot back at trolls, lame ass trolls. Brandingo. Nah, I don't like LeBron, brother. You see this? Ain't no patch up here. Ain't none of this fading away, brother. LeBron don't LeBron can't do this. Again, this is not the time for this. Appreciate you. Beat you, what up, love? But anyway, let me get back to my point. Leave y'all trolls on, man. Listen. Usher's going viral for, again, I think he added the cherry stick to his thing, right? So the maraschino cherries with the thing that you put on the your ice cream sundaes and shit or whatever, the sweet red cherries, right? He does this thing where he goes through the crowd and he picks out a woman and he sings to her and all this other shit and literally sees you mesmerize a bitch like broad daylight. She don't care who's around. She don't give a fuck this out in public. She just like is so taken aback and under a spell, right? Nico, well, brother, what are you talking about? Nico, if that's the case, brother, go find him. Help you out, brother. Let me help you out. There you go. Wherever you talking about, nigga, go find him. Like, fuck. You don't have to be here, man. True Freeman, whatever, bro. Stop playing with me. Another one. True Freeman. Listen, bro. Again, you are a troll account of a troll ass nigga. So let me go ahead and just get you out of here. There you go. Get your ass out of here. Salute to Breezy for having women to pay for a pick. Hey man, hey, I can't. I am not knocking it, brother. I am not knocking it at all. Shout out to Fast Bucks. Hello from Scotland. Appreciate you, brother. Hello to you too. Listen, listen, man. This is why I tell y'all. All of this shit that we've been saying, this quote unquote, you know, male positive, red pill, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Whatever label you want to put in, bruh. Men are not lying. Men just have the balls to say the shit they couldn't say to the world 20 plus years ago. You didn't have live streaming 20 plus years ago. You didn't have, social media to be able to build up all these things to prove your point. And it's not just being like, oh, you made that up. Women aren't like that. It's just a few women. No, man. It's not a few. You just get to see the few do the shit in public and not give a fuck. Women always want the better guy, man. The biggest, better guy. And again, at your level, that's why every man aims to be that. When everybody, oh, I'm not doing it for, yeah, you're not doing it for the hoes, brother, directly, but indirectly, eventually, brother, you're going to end up with some pussy. All right? So you want yourself and you need yourself to stand out amongst other men in the comparison when she's in the, in the choosing process. Don't know about Usher. He might have some bad shit from. Well, no, brother. No. He didn't get nothing from Diddy. Y'all don't. We're not doing the Diddy shit either, bro. We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that either, bro. I'm gonna remove that. We're not finna make this about no motherfucking Diddy. Not doing this shit. You troll motherfucker. You're tired out. Alaikum salam, brother. Jeremy in the house. A diamond is hard to find, but rubber is easy to see. Yeah, cool. But nah, man. This whole thing going on, going viral with Usher, bro, is just these women don't care, dog. If she like you, you can have that. You know what I'm saying? You can have that motherfucking that permanent. All right, which them H's. Listen, you do not want none of them H's, man. When it comes to motherfucking, any type of sexual encounters, brother. All right, all them H's are bad. Every single last one of them. So when bitch out here got them H's, bro, all right? Anybody mention Diddy, man, just time them out, wise. If you're in here, if you're in mine and somebody says something about Diddy, get him out of here. But what was I saying? I gotta stop looking at the fucking chat and shit. This is why I hate doing this shit and not doing the damn subscribers only. Literally hate this shit because all it is troll motherfuckers. Anyway, so we seeing this whole shit going on with the situation, man. And Chris Brown, the same thing. Chris Brown, I guess he had to tell his fans, don't wear red bandanas, okay? Because I guess he got a show coming up in LA or whatever. So don't wear the red bandanas, but you can wear the brown bandanas, all this other shit, blah, blah, blah. Bitches putting their life on the line for a concert. All right? Willing to put their life on the line for a concert, man. The girl that I think she got engaged or she ended up marrying the guy. And I guess she went re-viral again or something. And people asked her about the situation and she said she'd do it again. I think the dude ended up leaving her. They don't care, man. They really don't care. And women will do the same shit that men do and swear they won't do it. Now, everybody got a celebrity crush. Everybody. Well, I'm going to say everybody, but the majority of people do. It's this one person that if you saw them in this world and they like, hey, come here. All right? Come here. All right? The 3-letter version, they doing it. All right? You feel me? I just read the husband filed for divorce. Was the girl married? Was the lady married that was in? Because that was in London, right? If it is, yeah, I can't stay with you after that. If that lady was indeed married, I can't stay with her after that. But remember, that was the whole thing too that happened with the whole Kiki Palmer situation and her baby daddy or whatever. Oh, she was married. Listen, maybe you can have that paperwork. Oh, that's your wife. Your wife. Your wife pretty much had motherfucking, a moment in front of the whole world with Usher. Get him out of here. Women don't care, man. They don't care. Do not care, bro. This whole motherfucking concept of women being more loyal or what did it say? Women are more loyal and take relationships more serious. How? Where? If that was the case again, why are the majority of fucking divorces started by women? JB back. Damn, you back? Lord Jesus. You still in the game? Still ain't showed yourself that though, baby. Was glad to see a faithful troll still in the building. But nah, man. Women don't fucking do the what's name. Rose from Titanic was 90 and fantasized about a bum. Shout out to Magnum again. Right, Magnum over your brother. Yeah, man. I saw a thing on Twitter that said maturing is understanding that Rose was a fucking cheating, conniving bitch that ran off on the man she was supposed to get married to some just random nigga that she met just in like a day, less than a day's time, and then she let the nigga die because she wasn't scoot over on the piece of fucking wood that he found for to help her survive. She had more than enough room on whatever that was, like a door or whatever the fuck it was they had in the ocean, and she wouldn't slide her dumb ass over just for her to fucking have a piece of jewelry that was priceless, a priceless piece of jewelry so she can get back to the fucking point and throw it in the ocean and throw away, how who knows how much money for her fucking family and legacy and everything else. The bitch was married. She hid it from the husband. She hid it from the family. And then when she got the opportunity to get back out to the fucking front, the bitch throwed the shit and cast it into the sea. Fuck the family. Fuck everybody. I want to fucking live out my fantasy to the end, bro. This is women, bro. Well, Whitney Fisk in the movie, he's a random nigga. We're not talking. Of course, we know it's Leonardo DiCaprio, but as a character, he was some random street urchins. I think they called him back in the day. He was a vagabond of sort. Okay, you understand? This woman ran off with a vagabond. He was a stowaway, right? He stole according to the story, if I remember right, he didn't even pay for a ticket. He stowed away on the boat, right? Hater sale. He didn't have to. The bitch could have scooted over. I thank you, Whitney. Like I said, he was a vagabond. The nigga, he was a stowaway. Got rid of the evidence is wild. King Robin got rid of the evidence is wild. No, that got rid of the evidence, motherfucker. Got rid of inheritance. The bitch threw away inheritance, bro. She outlived her husband and all this other shit. She done had kids. Whole time she motherfucking fantasizes about this vagabond that she let die because all she had to do was scoot over. The nigga could have got up on the thing just like her. All she had to do was scoot over. Brother, yeah, let me get you out of here, brother. A man ain't gonna never ask me no shit about that. Fuck out of here. Wrong to some random stranger talking about what's my fuck out of here, nigga. We talking about Leonardo DiCaprio's character in Titanic. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Two more dead Haitians in a. I don't know what the hell you talking about, brother. Bitch threw, listen, not a house on the beach, bro. That bitch probably threw away a small city, Whitney. Historical fucking artifact from the actual Titanic sinking, just for the bitch to throw it back in the ocean? Hey, Granny would have been right behind it. Yeet. Bitch, go get it. She would have been, as soon as she would have put her hand over the side, but hey, you going with it. You better come back up with it. Fuck out of here. What up with you, Weston? What's up, fam? He's calling Scrooge McDuck the N word. Who the fuck is? Well, I know who Scrooge McDuck is. I didn't call Scrooge McDuck the N word. What you talking about? And why'd you fucking make Scrooge McDuck like in small letters? Like, you know what I mean? It should be capitalized, brother. Wait, didn't she do that when she was old too? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Whitney. That's what I'm talking about, Whitney. The bitch got married. She ended up getting married, having a family, all this shit, la la la. Right? She hid from the fact of the family that she had the piece of whatever, the jewelry. Right? The husband had died. She outlived the husband. The bitch finally get to go to the on some excursion or something to get to the actual site of where the Titanic sank, and she dropped the fucking shit in the ocean. Yeah, she was old as shit. Bitch brought knocking on heaven's door. Well, no, wind chime, no. Men, well, this is different. Wind chime. A man's not throwing away his reality for a strip club. Everybody goes to the strip club. And mostly what's done in a strip club is private. There's not millions of people, thousands of people in attendance or millions of people watching. Most strip club shit, you not go, you know what I'm saying, see go viral. It's very, very few and far in between. Most of the strip club shit I've seen with are just women, where women falling into doing some crazy shit or having a good body and all this other shit. But it's mainly not niggas getting what I'm saying exposed like it is with these Usher and these Chris Brown situations. Till his woman get the bill. What do you mean his woman get the bill? Who the hell? They don't accept credit cards in a strip club like that. One time, niggas ain't using no credit cards in a strip club like that. No, Whitney, you know good and hell well she wasn't rich enough. This chick left her husband at a party for her soulmate. What? She told me it's crazy. It's crazy. TT fan page. No, no. Lap dance is real. Niggas paying for lap dances with credit cards. I'm not a strip club frequenter, so I don't know this. But is this niggas are paying for fucking lap dances at the strip club with credit cards? Ain't no filter, nigga. YouTube don't even have a filter. Stop playing. What are you talking about? I'm going. Yeah, YouTube. Let me go and help you out too. We'll just so you can calm down. You're a little too hyped about the grandpa shit. You definitely tripping. Sunshine Rob, what up? I'm white. Oh, you white. So what? I didn't say whitey. What whitey? Who called you white? I didn't bring up nothing about you being white. Yes, they just put the card. Come on, come on, bro. You're wildin', man. The Hill type strip club. Yeah. Niggas still. Hey, cash is still king in the strip club. Goddamn. I ain't been in the well, but hey, y'all niggas is. Yeah, there you go. There's still been situations where dancers have gotten told holiday cards. Well, that's a nigga. Come on, that's a green ass nigga. The bitch gonna pickpocket you, bitch. You ain't finna pick. Only thing you finna pick out these pants is some penis. You hear me? Only thing a stripper about to pull out my pants, baby. Ain't finna be no wallet. Ain't finna be no card, no phone, none of that, bitch. You pull anything out these pants, it's gonna be one thing. You hear me? Yeah, yeah. So it's all right. Just get them out of here, bro. If they say anything about Diddy, bro, get them out of here. Uncle Phil their ass right on up out of here. Anything about Diddy or whatever, for the most part, if they say anything about Diddy, just block them. Other than that, just time their ass out. Most people being cool now though. Most of the hard trolls is gone. Pause. Most of the history of the girls from middle school to college they would listen. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. And Madam opens up this men really. I keep telling y'all this, bro. The wonderful thing about this shit is like once you got the vision, you put the glasses on, you can see the shit through the lens of like reality versus the fantasy that the world tells you. Women, sugar, spice, everything nice. Women are nurturing. Women are this. Women are that. And again, not all, not all, not all. Okay, so not all, but a significant amount to 51% of women, bro, now are playing the game raw, nigga. Super raw. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nobody's opinion. It is what it is. They want to get what they want to get and fuck whoever ain't with it. You feel me? Oh, shit. I'm glad I didn't get that. There you go. Shout out to someone. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, they mentioned fucking Diddy get their ass out of here. Y'all did y'all think at the meetup. Huh? Thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was dope. Do you think relationships as we know them are dead? I seen everyone the same. No, man, listen, not relationships. I don't think relationships are dead. I think relationships are going to be very, very, um, what do you call it? Fast tracked. Men and women are saying the same thing now. Women are saying they don't want to be married. Women are saying they just don't want to be married because of, got to listen to a man and all men ain't shit and all this shit, la la la. And men are saying, hey, don't want to be married because the bitches want to leave. I'm seeing this shit right now. This dude talking about he married this woman. She already had kids. He was with her through serious medical situation. She had epilepsy. And she wanted to leave because he wouldn't leave his kids alone. That's why we tell y'all about the whole stepdaddy shit, man. The stepdaddy, like, women hate the fact of when men wake up to some shit, and like I said, men adapt naturally, right? Men adapt. Men have to adapt because if you don't adapt, you fucking die, right? So we apply that same principle to shit in general, right? What was that? My damn face. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Magnum opens. They're saying. So I told you when women start calling shit, they start calling marriage sex work, right? Women are followers by nature. If some shit sound good and it's for the women are saying it, women are gonna uphold it 10,000%. All it takes is a few. Men ain't shit. Ain't can't don't want. I don't want no scrubs. Can't pay my bills. All this shit. Women know that women will agree with anything that a woman is saying to where she's in an advantage. She don't care. Well, glitch, great. If that's how you want to get down, that's how you want to get down. I'm not. Listen. To all the tricking niggas out here, man. Shout out to y'all. I'm not. I am not against tricking. I'm just not for tricking. That's not the way I choose to get down. Me personally, I like dealing with a woman that wants to deal with me outside of what I can provide to her financially, and that's gonna be like average women to like, what I mean, eights, strong sevens and possibly eight, nines and dimes. You hitting the lottery if you getting them. You know what I'm saying, off that shit. You just got to get to her early, but it's possible. And at the end of the day, bro, who you want to? I don't want to pay for no pussy, bro. I just don't. I just think I'm too good for that shit. I know it's better niggas than me that's paid for pussy, but for me, it's like nah. I just like nah, baby. You got to like something about me. Now that doesn't mean I'm not giving anything. I'm not one that's saying, oh, I just get off the strength. No, you have to build a rapport. The more attractive a woman is, right? Dinner, whatever time, shit, la la la. But I'm not buying no bitch, no motherfucking, no Gucci bag or no Birkin bag for a little piece of pussy. Fuck out of here. Nah. Mm. I'm not sending her. I'm not blessing her cash app. You know what I mean? Before I got the pussy. Now she a bad bitch or whatever you trying to maintain. You gonna give up something. You feel me? You gonna give up something. But to get there, nah, baby, you gotta show me beforehand. Damn right, BG. I'm too good to motherfucking pay for the pussy, baby. No, no, ma'am. Oh, don't even come to me like that. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So glitz gray. I'm agree, and that's why I'm telling you. This is why I said the whole, the whole theory of a real man pays for everything. No, a real dummy does. A real dummy does. Because that woman's not gonna appreciate what the fuck you're doing. You're gonna pay for everything now, and then she'll still hit you in the head for half later. And when she get ready to leave, walk out the door, you crazy? Who agree? Who would agree to that? You wouldn't agree to that shit. Listen, you wouldn't agree to fucking let's say a lease, right? So you got to pay your lease because that's basically what your relationships are at this point. You got to pay your lease for your apartment or whatever. The apartment is what it is, right? The lease come back up and you don't want to renew the lease. They say, okay, well, hell, in order for you to get out of this lease and get a new lease, even though your lease is up, now you got to pay us 50% what you already paid for the whole year. Who would agree to that? That's what divorce is. Very, very simple, layman's terms. Divorce or divorce to marriage is like paying for a lease after your lease is over. Now I know alimony is rare, all this shit, la la la. But like I told y'all, a lot of the times, shit happen that don't show up as alimony. If you got kids, child support is not alimony, but she definitely get paid. If you got kids and you guys are married, she's gonna get the assets. If you do have a house or so on and so forth, that doesn't show up as alimony either. So there are a lot of things that happen that isn't just quote unquote alimony. A lot of people that don't pay alimony do have to split property, any property that was together during that point. She gets some, you get some. Well, she may get it all, especially if she got the kids. So people are being disingenuous. They just talk about, oh, well, most people don't qualify for alimony. You're right. Most people don't qualify for alimony, but most married people, like you said, you're going to have some type of marital property, and that shit's going to be split. Yeah, Crown, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Little Rock, what's up, fam? Well, no, I don't think he's been he make it less he stopped making them. It's just there's less of them. Women are impressionable. And women want to do what they see other women do. I told y'all, women are followers, bro. Women want to see what go around with the crowd all day, every day. They don't want to, and everybody's telling them that it's easier to do this shit, to be on some whole shit. And it looks fun. A woman's idea of a happy relationship is fun 1,000% of the time. No hard times, no difficulties, no sadness, no whatever. Just she always happy. That's a good relationship for a woman. If it's anything other than that, you're failing as a man. Hit the like button for me, people. I can't click my own shit. Double tap your screen if you're watching from the phone. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Charles Merchant, a lot of men are waking up, man. They are. A lot of men waking up. A lot of men starting to understand what the shit really is. I don't know what the hell just happened to the fucking light. That was weird. A lot of men are waking up, bro. And as men do, we're telling the story. Social media changed everything. You have average or below average women asking for high value men. Ain't gonna happen. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So social media definitely changed everything. But the best thing about it is all the evidence you need to support the stuff that we're saying is there. Again, put it in the proper context. Not every woman is bad. You know what I'm saying? Not every woman is fucking horrible, horrible bitch. But it's very, very few and far in between. The social media shit, man, like I told y'all, they was talking about on the thing now, you got some bitch bragging about women waiting. Oh, so for the first time they said women in their 40s are having more children than women in their teens. Okay? Women in their 40s. Well, I'm gonna talk about this later on this week. I'm gonna look up I'm gonna look up the research. I'm gonna look up the research so I can find out if this is true or they just talking shit. But this is something that was put on Twitter and the woman claims it, right? Do you understand? Again, listen, ladies, the reason you're meant to have children early, men too, listen, as you grow, right, your children grow with you, right? In your younger years, where you have more energy and you know what I'm saying, you're closer to knowing what the, whatever the trends is, what's cool, what's uncool, all this other shit, la la la, right? Your kid and you build a bond and you both grow together for a period of time, right? So if you're 20 years old, you have your first kid or under 25, once your kid's an adult, you feel me? You're still fairly young. You're not old. So now let's shift this 20 years. How much are you robbing your child, you know what I'm saying, of being able to play together and have fun and have stuff in common and see, sort of kind of understand, be more in touch with that generation because you're not as far removed. You feel me? Because at under 25, right, even though you're an adult, you're still at 20, you're just what, 2 years out of high school? At 25, you're 7 years removed from high school, but at the same time, you still have a connection and understand what the 18-year-olds or whatever are doing. You feel me? It's not far fetched. You guys are going to be in the same spaces at some point in time, so you still understand what's going on with the teens. Not necessarily the toddlers and the kids, but the kids just take the same shit that's already there and they expand upon it. Shout out to my man Magnum Opus. Hey, I greatly appreciate you, brother, for contributing today, bro. Appreciate you. No one makes a woman more miserable than herself, and men who try to make her happy. Yeah, listen, you can't. That's another thing too. Don't ever get caught on that shit. So, when you start having the kids at 40, and your life expectancy is what for a woman 70 on average, like maybe what average life expectancy for a woman in the United States is like 70 to 72 or something like that. Your kids only get to enjoy you for 30 years versus, you know what I'm saying, versus 40 to 50, because you have your kids at 20 and the average age is 70. You know what I mean? Now your kids get to see you for 50 years and be there and experience you for 50 years, and you get to see the grandkids versus you having your first child at fucking 40. Why are we even suggesting this? This is crazy. Shout out to an ancient man, brother. Great appreciation for the 20 ball. A lot of men now are selling the houses in the divorce because they would rather split the proceeds than see an affair partner with the house, when women don't care about the kids in a divorce to even let them keep it. That's another thing too, man. And hey, man, shout out to brother. Told me the same shit. He told me some shit. He was like, hey, man, the house I paid for, she got a nigga in it. You know how crazy that is? House you done paid for, y'all have been together for how many years and shit, and she and this that be crazy shit. Provision, protection, all this shit, right, bro? Y'all know how quick a bitch will fuck with a bum ass nigga as a rebound. I keep telling y'all, great dick. That's it. That's all you really need for the most part. Especially if a woman's getting out of a serious relationship, breakup, or whatever, so on and so forth, and she want to feel young again. She want to feel wanted. She want the ultimate thing of her being attracted and shit. Prime VA, they don't care. Prime VA, it's nothing but, listen, man. Gender reveals done took over baby showers. I don't even hear people really talking about baby showers no more. I just like baby showers have transformed into gender reveals, right? Most of the gender reveals be what? The mama. Now, niggas ain't even making it to the gender reveal. Sounds all right. I'm telling y'all. That's why I keep telling y'all. Everybody laughing. I'm telling you this, bro. In 20 years, when them sex boxes popping, nigga, when them sex boxes flying off the shelf, don't be surprised. Remember I told y'all. Hell, it maybe even be 15. What up, Ed? Women think this 4B shit and this withholding sex from men shit is going, baby, that shit is not gonna work. Men always find a way. And no, ain't nobody finna be out here taking no pussy. No, niggas just gonna build it. Niggas just gonna build a pussy. What are we talking about? Ed say he already got his. Ed say he getting this shit fresh off the assembly line. Oh, the percentage of men taking care of kids that aren't theirs again is 33%. 1/3 of childbirths are paternity fraud of the tests that are taken. So other paternity tests that are taken, 1/3 of them aren't the men aren't the father. So 33% at least. by the numbers. What? Which one? Which clip? Family business. The hater said, "What you think they gonna do? It ain't gonna just be what's her name." That's exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like literally to your liking, whatever you like, the size, the height, the titties, the ass. It's gonna be the perfect thing. That's why I'm saying men are gonna deal with it. It's gonna have AI programming that knows everything that you like, you dislike, all that shit. Patriot, Christian, your moms need to calm down. What are you talking about? Patriot Grim, I have no idea what you're talking about. You need to be more specific. Why my moms need to chill? If you got timed out, it's because you said something crazy. So you're in here now, so I don't know. I knew a guy that was on lab. Read my last message. Okay. I just read. Well, that was your last message. Was the message before that? Did you send a super chat that I missed? No, you didn't send a super chat, brother. You didn't. Yeah, that's the first thing I seen from you. Kelvin Cook. It's not about me wanting a doll, my nigga. It's not about me wanting a doll. But I mean, nigga, you have Kelvin Cook. So you want to act like that, my nigga? You used your hands, my nigga. Pause. You got two hands, don't you? Get the fuck out of here. Like this shit is just so taboo. Bitches use robots every day, B. Bitches got dildos. They got roses. What are we talking about, bro? Why you niggas always do this? Y'all, something wrong with y'all. Shout out A for the 7 Canadian. Appreciate you, brother. Do you think men are waking up in regards to women's nature? I feel like there's too many simps for any real change. Women have too many options to care. Well, no, I don't think. Again, I keep telling you, I think we overblow the simps because again, everybody highlights the simps. The women highlight the simps, and the simps highlight the simps. Right? You feel me? So I think the biggest overrepresentation in any demographic are the simps. There's not that many simps out here like that, bro. A lot of niggas is like, hey, it's more tricks than simps, to be honest. Patriot Graham, brother, it wasn't one before that. So you can either retype it or you can just stop talking to me, like and pay attention to the conversation. You didn't send no super chat, my nigga. So I don't have to acknowledge anything you're saying. Only thing that gotta get read, that has to be said, is a fucking super chat. And again, that's that. So I mean, and that's I'm not asking for it. People just giving it. So please chill, brother. Well, nah. Be it bots or be it whatever. Everything is taboo, bro. Till it ain't. To this, At one point in time, people thought fucking cars were weird. People were scared of the fucking internet, bro. Anything that's new, and when it first starts out, nobody trusts it. Everything is whatever. But I can tell you this: the first time you get that motherfucking sex robot with the Gawk Gawk 3000 package and the Everwet technology, nigga. The Gawk Gawk 10,000 nigga with the Everwet. Nobody's gonna care, man. Niggas not gonna give a fuck. What do we consider simps? Will's wardrobe. Well, simp again, like I said, somebody idolizing mediocre pussy is the thing of it. A man that's going to fucking tell and do anything that he needs to do in order to get a woman, and he disregards his own self interest. That's a simp. A man is going to overlook any of a woman's flaws and be like, she's a queen. It's not her fault. It's this, is that. It's a nigga that makes excuses for pussy. For this, and again, for him, the most important thing in a simp's life is pussy. That's why he exalts the woman over everything else. Everything he does is in order to please a woman. It's not secondary. Yeah, exactly, Charles Merchant. Exactly. No, I hate to say I'm not saying that. As I said, tricks. That's what I'm saying. Tricks and simps are not one and the same. They can be, but a lot of tricks. I say, is more tricks than simps. So there are some tricks that are simps, but I think most tricks are just tricks. It's just strictly business for them. It's extremely business. Like, hey, I got money. You got pussy. Let's get it over with. See, an Asian man said, hey, hey. Listen, bro, niggas in prison be making pocket pussies, man. I saw this shit and I couldn't believe it. Nigga had two holes. The nigga put warm water in some motherfucking latex gloves, nigga, and made a pussy. I was flabbergasted. I was astonished and amazed all at the same time. I couldn't believe it was anatomically accurate, brother. It had two holes, top and bottom. I was like, Let this nigga out. Let him out. Let him. Hey, when they start making the motherfucking robot pussies, they definitely need to find the nigga that was in prison. Need to find him. Yes, Giovanni Jetto, bro. If you ain't looking for a relationship, why is it that? Hold on. Well, Kevin Cook, most simps don't do that though. If you ain't looking for a relationship, why it's got to be simping? I didn't spend no money. She did. But that's not simping. Simps don't get pussy for the free, bro. Simps definitely pay a fee. Simps don't get money for the free. They pay a fee. The simps. And they do it monetarily and like, with their manhood. Like, yeah, so yeah, I don't know what you're talking about with that one. Yeah, listen, Prime, that's what I'm talking about. These women don't care, man. Charles Merchant, that's another thing too. A lot of these simps, bro, be some of the biggest incels. That's why they have to and they have to do all these things. That shit gonna not get you no pussy, bro. We tell you that all the time. She's still not gonna fuck you, bro. You can put all them long ass paragraphs and all that, women positive shit on the internet. She's still not gonna fuck you, bro. You're a friend zone nigga. She might rub it across your nose just to keep you mesmerized, but nah, bro, you not go. We've been over this shit. Yeah, everybody like I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. Simps made OnlyFans a bigger market than the NBA. Well, you know who the number one OnlyFans buyers are, right? Hey, you know who the number one OnlyFans fucking purchasers are, right? Contributors, married men, white married men. So what does it tell y'all? Again, that's why I said, man, I don't even understand. Bro, if I got in-house pussy, bro, there's no way I should need a paid subscription for sex shit. No way. No fucking way. Yeah, I thought you just let me so get you out of here. Appreciate that, both of your family. Appreciate you. These white men who make an average of 40K. Listen, man, I'm telling you, nobody cares, man. Mr. Snazzy, what up, fam? Well, you Jack's variety, I understand the variety shit, but it's free. It's free adult entertainment out here, bro. I'm not paying a subscription for some shit I can get for free. We're just fucking. I told you, bro. Listen, y'all don't know about Twitter, bro. Just go on Twitter. I think it's what Wata and Chudai. Okay, Chudai and Wata. Put that in there. You're good. Endless. Better shoot some shit that's way better than anything you'll find on adult entertainment sites. And I'm one of them. Am one, I promise you. Wata and Chudai. Put that shit on there. Yeah, exactly. Giovanni, don't know what you're talking about, man. That's why I say, bro, if you are really dedicated to the game, if you paying for motherfucking OnlyFans. Magnum opens again. Really appreciate you, brother. Female simps slide under the radar every day. Female simps? No. Female simps don't slide under the radar. It's just that people don't like they can't they never people are afraid to acknowledge the flaws of women. Loser bitches get the biggest passes, bro. A loser ass bitch, they ain't got she first and foremost, she look like TDJs. Right? She's unattractive. And all she does, more likely than not, is act like she hate men because she can't get the men she wants. If she ever got like to, the guy that she finds attractive, nigga, she gonna spin. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, oh, that's all them shits is fucking ripped or leaked or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know why you would pay a fucking for the thing. That's but again, that's what motherfuckers choose to do. Yeah, exactly. Charles Merchant, that's what I'm talking about. So once you understand, women have made it okay to be prostitutes in the modern day. Women have made it okay to be prostitutes in the modern day. All right? That's all it is. Women have made it okay. And if you say anything about it, you're against women's liberation, you're against women's sexual freedom and all this other shit and all that. I'll be like, no, baby, we're not against none of that shit. We're just saying just call yourself what you are. You're a hoe. A whore, rather. Not a hoe, a whore. A hoe do it for the love of the game. A whore does it for a piece of change. Okay? A hoe does it for the love of the game. A whore does it for a piece of change. You feel me? There's a big difference. Snow Patrol, because it's a necessity. That's how women have always listen, bro. I'm glad you said that, Snow Patrol. Listen, this is why I tell y'all. So the shit that's so simple is has been lost, right? And they stopped teaching it in school, I think, for a reason. The way that women survived in the beginning of humanity, caveman days and shit, right? In order for that man to give you access to whatever territory he owned, right? The caveman days, as they said, right? All right? Or the earliest parts of civilization. That woman had to offer sex to that man to get his ability to hunt, his ability to build shelter, and if she was going to have children, have the strongest possible child is going to be able to survive childbirth. Okay, none of this shit has changed. It's just that it's the same shit. Just it has to be tweaked a little bit because you don't have to motherfucking have your kid in the middle of a fucking desert during a drought anymore. That's just not happening. You feel me? You get the luxuries of a state of the art hospital and all the medications and stuff you need to make it easier and monitoring and all this other shit, right? Those primal fucking standards never go away though. I think that's what people forget about human beings. That's why I always bring up fucking the biological imperative. It's very, very simple, but it drives so much that people just disregard it because it's just like, why do you think black men like white women so much? Black men don't like white women so much. That's another misnomer. Black men, look, I'm gonna say this. Fuck it. There are more white women that are attracted to black men than black men that are attracted to white women. Fuck it. I said it. Stand on it. I know for a fact. It's the white women that want to climb the tree or what I'm saying, have their little piece of chocolate because it's like the forbidden fruit thing. I'm not I'm not really attracted to white women for the most part at all. If I see a attractive white woman, I can acknowledge she's attractive, but I'm not pursuing white women like that for real. Now, if you're talking about why they want more relationship with them, yeah, they're not. It's a totally different dynamic of dealing with a strong, independent minded black woman, I guess. But prime because again, it's like niggas aren't worthy in niggas' heads. I guess niggas believe. And I told you this is the power of the propaganda and brainwashing of black men, black as boys. You're taught that don't you deal with that white girl. That white girl will get you locked up. That white girl will get you put in jail. That white girl, you know, all these negative things about the white woman. When we just seen young Scooter die of a lying ass bitch, they called the police. You know what I mean? They didn't even call him on him, but called him on the nigga that was dealing with him. And he ended up dying because of a lying ass bitch. Or like I say, Xavier Worthy, lying bitch. The vast majority of bad things that happen to black men in relationships are going to be with black women because black men have 90+% of relationships with black women. Relationships, not just marriage. So marriage is like what 85%, right? But we're talking just boyfriend, girlfriend, situationships, whatever, whatever. 90% of men are dealing with black women. Very, very small percentage of men are dating out, dating and mating out. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Let's say, um, black men are also getting out of the mindset of that our women thing, right? Our women. But niggas are starting to stop saying that because they understand, like, look, bro, no, black women only see themselves as our women, right? And it's so quick for them to put other men over us and shit. Y'all seen the community tab, right? The little Mexican dude, little Mexican guy. He got the black girl. They got 3 kids. 3 kids. She's taller than him, so he got to be like under 5'5". This is a little short motherfucker. What? No hate, no whatever, no ooh you fucking up the race or where's the wealth gonna go? None of that shit. No questions. Whenever it's a fucking black woman and a man of another race, it's celebrated. Black man get with a white woman or any other race, he'll sell out. He'll sell out. He'll coon. You know, we seen this dumb shit going with Jasmine Crockett and Byron Donalds, and then the other the black congressman, the bald head guy. Yeah, we're not talking about that here, bro. Yeah, we're not talking about Donald Trump or none of that shit. So if you talking about Donald Trump, no, that's not. We're not talking about that. Stay on topic. Am I overaging? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Prime. Again, people love to make it seem like black men just have to be out here chasing white girls. That's not the case, bro. A lot of cases the other way around. Bobby Empire. Do I do crypto? Yes, I have some crypto, brother. You asked to set your second time asking me the question, but this isn't a crypto stream, so I don't understand what the relevance of me doing crypto is. But yeah, man, like I said, nobody wants to talk about that. My daughter brother has a baby by a Mexican woman. You know, again, that's another thing too. Listen, them motherfuckers do not like niggas, man. People are a whole lot more accepting of black women because you know they don't see them as dominant, they don't see them as threats. They may see them as annoyances, but a black man is seen as a threat. So white women, Hispanic women, any kind of woman, Asian women, they family is never fucking cool with a nigga being in the picture, bro. A black man being in the picture. They don't like that shit at all. Why? What? I don't know. You have to ask them. You have to ask them. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. The man just want a fine bitch, bro. That's gonna be on program at the end of the day. A man's gonna take the best possible option he can get out of the women that he's pursuing or that have interest in him, that's showing him interest, and go that way. Well, no, hey, that's not accurate, and that can't be accurate because again, remember, we make more money than Hispanic men. We make more money than Hispanic men, so you can't. That's always either a misunderstanding or a false, just a false concept. There, and we're just talking in America, right? So again, look, when you put black men on a global economy, help me on the chat, y'all. I think we're definitely top 10, but maybe like top 7, right? So if you do everything for everything, right? The black men are still in top 10 globally. The dating market now is global. It's not just local. That's another thing people not understanding too. The dating market is literally global now. I can talk to a woman in motherfucking Taiwan, in motherfucking Sudan, in fucking Dubai, in Norway, in the Philippines, in Brazil, in fucking Toronto. You know what I'm saying? I can it you know Canada. I was saying all countries, so I don't want to do what's name. So Canada. You see what I'm saying? You literally have access to women across the world now. So us just trying to assess this thing, and this is why they always want to focus it. And we're the only group of people to where black men are money shamed or bag shamed. That's not saying be complacent or be, you know what I'm saying, with that. Of course, get as much money as you can get. But this is another thing I hate about this shit. It's the same thing. The message is starting to get like these prosperity preachers, right? You believe it, you can achieve it. No, nigga, you have a limit. Okay? Do you have the skills? Do you have the are you in the right area? Hell, have you just even had an opportunity? Do you not got the right connections? The biggest way still getting fucking hired, bro, is nepotism. So there can be a fucking $100,000 job that you qualify for, and you got all the fucking shit, and you apply for, and you not get it because you're not connected. That's not an excuse. It's an explanation. You feel me? There's a lot of brothers that never reach the quote unquote earning potential they should have because you just simply don't know the right people. Now you're still making good money, yeah, but you're not maxing out, and then not only maxing out, you know what I mean, being able to elevate over time more and more too. So like I said, it's a lot of things here, man. But that's what I'm saying. We got to get out of this mindset of like black men are broken, dusty, and all this. That's just bullshit. Because again, Pedro is the perfect counter to that. And men of other countries that are making far less than us, bro. You got people in other countries, bro. That's their yearly salary is like maybe $20,000, and everybody's happy. You feel me? Yeah, black one. I told you. I see, bro. Mexicans put my fucking roof on. They had a Mexican woman up there with them working, bro. I'm in Atlanta now. On the fucking site, like the sign flippers, slow and stop. Wow, that's some crazy hand moves I was just doing. But pause. Wow, pause. So but nah, they had the two sign flippers I saw were both Mexican. Mexican women be working, bro, and go right home and fix fresh motherfucking tortillas and shit every night. Cook for the whole family. Let motherfucking Juan hit it from the back a couple times. Jackrabbit. And then hey, wash, rinse, repeat. You don't see Hispanic women hopping online, man, and talking shit about Hispanic dudes being broke and all this other shit. You feel me? Daniel Gandra, why won't black women do that? I'll ask them, bro. I can't even. I don't understand why black women think they're too good for work. Personally, I don't. I can never understand why. I can never understand why, but well, you got to think too, though. Oh yeah, no, we know that not happening. But nah, so hey, again, I keep saying this. We keep saying this. Other people, all these other cultures, man. Laying hands is the norm. All these other men in these other countries, these other fucking what's name? If a woman gets too far to hand, man, a man's gonna lay hands. That's something that we can't do. And especially when you have the women with the highest, you know, the most violent by the numbers. I'm just saying. The only way you can make her do something is by physically doing it, and then if you do that, it's negative. You feel me? So I mean that tool not being in the toolbox is a major flaw that people don't look at. And again, I'm not condoning it or I'm saying I'm in favor of it, but I'm just speaking real. Well, no, it's more than that. They don't, again, that's another thing too, man. They don't want that. Yeah, I don't even know. You definitely don't know me, so I'm gonna get you out of here. We're not just gonna lie. Nigga, what? Fuck out of here. No, it's a whole bunch of people, but even that, like I said, the deterrence that women of other races get concerning black men comes from all the lies that they've been told over, society been told for I don't know how many years. When it comes to the black men are violent, black men are broke, black men don't take care of their families, black men abandon their children, all this negative shit, man. So if that's all you have to go by, and then you have their own racist preconceptions of black men or whatever. Not Boston George, Boston Richie. brother, brother, your autocorrect got everything fucked up. Yeah, no, no, yeah. So the girlfriend. So remember. So y'all don't know if y'all remember. So Boston Richie's girlfriend is the girl that was 17, but lied to everybody about her age, saying she was 18. She grown now, but she looked grown back then, and she was purposely lying about her age and fooling people. One of her friends or whatever exposed it or whatever, so on and so forth. And then the mama got involved, and the mama took up for the girl lying. You know what I'm saying? This girl was going to clubs. She was doing what you call this shit, y'all? When she's the she was like the she was like the person, the hey, such and such is gonna be here tonight. She was that. This bitch 15 years old. Well, not 15. She was 17 years old. So I'm not. And then Boston Richie is again another one of these super tricky niggas. He talk about is how much money he gonna spend on the bitch and what he gonna buy her and why he should deal with him because he buying shit and broke niggas ain't and all this other shit. No, yeah, being a black man is what it is, man. I don't think any of us are ashamed of that. I'm definitely proud to be a black man. I won't want to be nothing else. It's just it comes with a whole bunch of bullshit. You just gotta figure it out. Figure out what works for you. Yeah, I don't know what's that GS Woo clothing label. I don't know what that is, but yeah, she was definitely um definitely doing what she was doing to move how she moving. Now Boston Richie, now this nigga finna be you choke the girl while she pregnant. Yeah, they finna sit your ass down for a little minute. Definitely sit you down for a little while if you get convicted. Yeah, it's not a promoter. It's like a special guest. She was like the special guest of like the no headliner. That's what it is. Headliner. That's what I was looking for. She's like the headline. She's like a headline guest, right? So like when these rappers show up, they're gonna do a walkthrough, but they're not gonna perform. But hey, such and such is gonna be here tonight. Whatever. This girl was 17 years old, bro, getting like headliner fucking flyers and shit for clubs. And like I said, nobody knew she was 17 until her friend snitched on her. Everybody thought she was a grown ass woman. That's another thing too. Like I say, you gotta be careful. You can't like bitches lie by their age and shit nowadays, man. Get caught up, and then motherfuckers be like, "Well, how do you not know?" Well, nigga, shit. She had a fake ID, and she looked grown. What the fuck? That's her whole name, Tatiana Chanel. Yeah, I know they call it Tati or whatever they kept calling her. The bitch changed her name because I know her last name ain't Chanel for real. Oh, that's her. Yeah, that's her IG joint. Okay. But yeah, her mama got on there, trying to protect her and be on the bullshit or whatever. Yeah, but even if you ask, bro, what you gonna get a birth certificate? Like you can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't, but you really can't tell. Like you know what I mean? Shout out to Corey. I'm glad I'm married. Listen, the catfish shit is strong out here, man. The catfish game is definitely strong out here. Catfish game is fucking strong as hell. You gotta be careful, man. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel, baby. What filter? I got a filter on? Nah. I got no filter on. It's about the women. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. Y'all seen the shit? I know you seen the RT. The girl that was on it's a girl. I think it's an African girl. She was on Twitter and they were showing her with makeup and without makeup. It's another girl right now. That one was just ridiculous. But it's another girl right now that she got her mugshot out and then they got the mugshot compared to well shit. Look at y'all remember the girl that fucking got that did the swatting call, the fake call for young Scooter. You seen her mugshot versus her touch up pictures or her like IG pictures, bro? This shit is like, bro, get them out of here. That's why, bro, baby, don't come to me with no makeup, no none of that shit. I need to see. Listen, we got FaceTime before we, you know what I mean? Baby, I need to see you on a video call, baby, before I meet you in person. Cause you're not. I'm finna handle motherfucking surprises. No, ma'am. Not finna get me. But beyond sorcery, man. That shit is sorcery, witchcraft, technology. That shit is everything, bro. Exactly, frame runner. And bitch, and we going to the pool, bit. We going to pool. We going to a swimming pool date. Michaela Pink. Who's that? I don't know who Michaela Pink is. Well, Nolan Rice. That's another thing too. We not that's people nobody wants to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about. Women are saying, black women especially are coming out saying they do not want to be married. They're talking about it. They're making these claims that it's not worth it for them, and all this other shit, and black men don't make enough money, and all this bullshit. So black men are providers, protectors. So again, women are and they wonder why all you got is situationships. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Most of these women, bro, are unattractive as fuck without makeup. I keep telling y'all this. A lot of these bad bitches are bad bitches with a lot of help. That's another thing. Shout out to Prime. Listen, looking like Decepticons, baby. Baby, if I get any type of Decepticon vibe from you, blocked. You better be careful with all that damn what they call that shit contouring and shit. All that fucking contouring and all that thick ass makeup. No, little baby. You might be a man. Bam. Transgender. You better get me. If I gotta ask at all, no, baby, I'm gonna pass. You're definitely trolling whoever you are. Mind Melt Diaries. I don't know you, brother. KFC fighter. No, Akon doesn't have this much hair. No. You definitely talking to the wrong person. Yeah, nobody's a feminist over here, bro. Appreciate you though. Appreciate you yourself, brother. Well, no, Antonio Mosley, again, it's just the way women are followers. So being that women are followers, women are going to do what all the rest of the women are doing. That's all it is. And they're insecure as fuck. These are some of the most emotionally fucking deprived and weak fucking minded fucking bro. Oh my god. I'll leave tomorrow, Snow Patrol. I seen about 4 chicks in the club last night with BBLs. It's to the point where regular chicks getting BBLs. Yeah, Mac Day, we told you that. Even the BBL shit is what's name. BBL used to be a sex industry thing only. Used to be exclusive to women working in the fucking sex industry, be it strippers or be it adult entertainment. Those were the only fucking people you saw with BBLs. Now all the women have them. Women and then blame it on men. Then blame it on the men. Oh, y'all want is bitches with BBLs and IG models. Like, no, bitch. But niggas not go not fuck. Like, women don't understand the fact of the matter. Like, men just like, hey, if you fine as hell, right, and you got a BBL, baby, okay, whatever. I don't care. Hey, ill BBL. No, niggas is not doing that, bro. You niggas talk that shit. A lot of niggas talk that shit. Oh my god, she has a BBL. Even that shit wild and crazy. Even if it's a bad BBL, niggas still hitting that shit. Yeah, Joel Breezy, that's the biggest thing too. One of the biggest issues and reasons you can't find this shit is because women have such low self esteem or lack thereof. So they blame the men and they expect the men to be come healed, as they say, right? So I told you, for black men especially, bro, you have to be everything at the same time. You got to be attractive, you got to be wealthy, you got to be a fucking counselor slash fucking psychiatrist, bro. You got to be a porn star in the bed. You got to be able to knock niggas out, bro. That is the expectation of a black man, bro. To be in a relationship, for a woman to respect you, just to get basic respect, you got to be all those things, man. Nolan Rice, they're not gonna stop. You feel me? They're not gonna stop this shit, bro. They dependent on it. Just like weave. Same thing with weave. Women aren't fucking confident in their own hair. Brag about having plenty of hair all the time. But if you got all this hair, baby, well, just wear it. Wear your hair. But hey, Blastoise, it is a lot to unpack, brother. It's a lot to unpack, but it's the reality of the situation. It's a reality of the situation that most people don't see, and most people don't even see it, right? And then people will argue you down and fight you to the death when you explain it to them. I can't have this conversation with the majority of black men or women because they're not going to be able to. It's not going to. It doesn't go with their worldview, so they're not going to be able to accept it, and they're going to get offended. And now, you know what I'm saying? We can't just have the conversation. It's too emotional. It's too emotionally triggering. I'll check. Snow Patrol, when did you send it? I'll check and see. When did you send the email, Snow Patrol? If y'all ever send me emails, bro, I'm horrible at checking email. No, but you are, and you're out of here. Um, that's why I say hit me on social media. I'll check it out. Nah, I didn't see it, but I'll check it out. Well, no, it's that's a good point, Joel. I don't know. I don't know, man. Gonna be destroyed. I don't think it's gonna be destroyed. I just think it's gonna be like what it is now, because I think we're under or right at like 50% of people being married, right? I think the numbers are going to decline more and more and more, and I think what you're going to see happening is, like I said, they're going to be more fast track relationships. I think people are going to be quote unquote more of the cohabitating shit than getting married on paper. I just think that's what it is. Taliana one, appreciate your love for the 250. Appreciate you. Thank you. You feel me? That's just where the way everything is shifting in America, and it's not going to reverse anytime soon. Appreciate you, Joel Breezy, for the 5, man. Just wanted to take time to show some appreciation to you, bro. Stay with the great discussion. Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, man, I greatly appreciate y'all watching, liking, sharing, all that shit, and definitely contributing, man. Hey, without me having to ask, that's the best part for me, man. If y'all find value in what I say, that's why I don't ever be like, badgering y'all about the bread. If you'll give me the bread, hey, I will gladly accept it. But hey, y'all being here, lets me know I'm doing something great. But you show me even more when you give your hard-earned dollars, so I appreciate it. Yeah, man. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna be talking about this deal with the unfortunate situation with Carmelo Anthony and the Austin, I think, Metcalf thing situation. This is not that is not the fucking thing black people need to be riding for right now, bro. It's not. But I'm gonna give my whole spiel about that tomorrow. I feel like new relationships are going to be monetized. Only rich black men that have a chance to get what they want. Well, no, I think you know what? A lot of these polyamorous things are going to be more often sister wife situations where men are dealing with more than one woman at the same time because women are going to, you know what I'm saying? You Jacks, I don't know, but there's nothing to support that, man. There's nothing to support that he was being bullied, and that's the problem. Niggas just running with a narrative. Can't do that, and even if that's the case, so now we're gonna justify. Are we gonna justify killing kids over being bullied? Kids killing kids over fist fights? Are we gonna justify that? Come on, bro. We're not going. Come on. That's what I'm saying. But there's no evidence to. Been no official police report describing what actually happened that led up to the situation. Okay, we heard you the first time. I'm gonna keep saying it. But yeah, this is just like, and then people were comparing it to what's name. Bro, you back? You really wanted to say that bad, TT fan page? I know, man. I know. I'm good looking for my age. Thank you. That's how you do it. Good genes, great genes. TT fan page. I'm also 6'5", by the way. So if you got an aunt or your mama, tell them holler at me. If your mama, your aunt, only if they fine though. TT fan page. You got a fine ass mama or auntie, tell them holler at me. Okay, so I can be your aunt for real. Mike David. Oh, both of them? No, I saw. I know they said Carmelo Anthony did, but I don't think Dwight Howard is eligible for the Hall of Fame yet. Dwight Howard didn't get in the Hall of Fame. Dwight Howard got into the Orlando Magic Circle or whatever. So the greatest Orlando Magic. Nah, Dwight. Yeah, Dwight's not in. Dwight got put in the what's the name thing. Yeah, exactly. Will, that's what I'm talking about. Will, that's what's bothering me. Like niggas is not even. Why would you come to a track meet with a knife? And niggas are justifying that. I'm like, y'all wilding, bro. Like this is just ridiculous. Y'all making us look stupid. No way. How? Dwight, he's eligible in the Basketball Hall of Fame? He's not eligible. You got to be out the league for what? At least 5 seasons? Damn. Well, shit. He should have. He's definitely warranted. Shout out to Dwight Howard, man. Well, he definitely deserved it. Dwight Howard definitely deserves it, without a doubt. Shit, we definitely put him in all-time great centers. He's definitely in the top 10. Hell, he might even be top 5. Well, no, they ain't gonna put in top 5. But he definitely well within top 7. So let's see. Kareem, Wilt, Shaq. Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, Elijah Wan, Bill Russell. Yeah, he definitely top 10. Jokic. It depending on where you put. I don't know. I don't know if I'll put David Robinson. Yeah, David Robinson, then Dwight Howard. So I got Dwight Howard at either 7 to 8. I don't think you could argue that he's better than David Robinson. That'd be a tough argue. So I got Dwight Howard at number 8 all time centers, bro. Duncan was a power forward. Duncan switched to the 5 towards the end of his career, but that was like sometimes. But Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward ever. He's a power forward. Well, that's what I said. That's what I was asking. Nigga, what? Bill Walton? Hell no. Bill Walton is not. Bill Walton is not even top 10. Bill Walton played. He was too injured. Bill Walton had one good team. I think. Wait, that was the one. That was the one championship that the Blazers won, right? I'm pretty sure. Bill Walton won the one championship that the Trailblazers won, but then he stayed injured. So no. Yeah, Bill was too injured too much. 12 centers better than who? Than Dwight Howard? No, you can't. Yeah, you everything before the back injury. Yeah, you nah, bro. Those that run Dwight Howard had in the last his last 3 seasons in Orlando. Yeah, nah, man. We talking about. Tell me your attitude about white people, please. Taliana one. I don't have an attitude about white people. I don't dislike white people. I don't believe in white supremacy or any of these things. I see white people as people like anybody else. Yeah, Nolan Rice off the bench. Bill Walton didn't contribute shit. Look at his numbers. He was on the roster then because he was what's the name? Look at Bill Walton's numbers for the chip he won with Boston. Garbage time. He was hurt. Dirk is a Dirk and Rasheed Wallace are forwards. They aren't centers. Dirk was never a center. Rasheed Wallace played center sometimes. Rasheed Wallace was a 4. Yeah, Reaper. People forget. If you weren't there, they didn't see it. No, Ewan is not top 10. Stop it. No, I'm sorry. Patrick Ewing is not top 10. Patrick Ewing is not a top 10 center. I'm sorry, I can't do it. He was solid, but no, not top 10. No, no. They phase him out. No, Patrick Ewing is not top 10, bro. No. Mutombo will be a hard argue too. Mutombo, you actually put Mutombo over fucking what's the name? Elijah one is top 3 for me, or top 4 rather. Because I put Shaq in front of Elijah one. Yeah, Patrick Ewing is not top 10. Elijah one's the shit. Well, I don't know if you can say that now. Up until Jokic, the most versatile center. That would be a good argument because Dream has way better footwork, but I mean, Jokic is a better passer and he matches him in everything, scoring and you know what I'm saying, rebounds, all that shit. So I don't know. I don't know why you got David Robinson first, Mike David, brother. This better not be in no motherfucking order. But okay. David Robinson, Hakeem, Shaq, Jokic, Wilt, Ewing, Brad Darty, Matumbo, Robert Parrish. Stop playing. Robert Parrish, bro. Robert Parrish is not in the top 10 either. Stop it. Robert Parrish, like, Robert Parrish might have averaged a double-double a couple times while he was in Boston. Stop it, bro. He was like the 4th option. You can't be a 4th option on your team and be a top 10 center, bro. Moses Malone for sure. Thank you, Coach, for yes, Moses Malone. I totally forgot about that. Moses Malone was a center. Moses Malone was the fucking truth. So Moses Malone definitely top 10. Was it? Hold up. Moses Malone was a center, right? Yeah, Moses Malone was a center. Yeah, he before what's name broke his record. He had the most double doubles. Kevin Love broke his record where he's playing with Minnesota. Jermaine O'Neal, no, he was injured too quickly. No, you forget about him, big dog for real. Unless you like really his name get brought up, Moses Malone is like for whatever reason forgotten about. Yeah, I put Kareem in there. Kareem's number one. Kareem's the greatest center of all time. People forget that Kareem won at every level, bro. Kareem won in high school. I think he won, if not all his years in college, 3 out of the 4 years he was in college, and he won in the NBA. So Kareem is the best center of all time, and the skyhook, footwork, and just longevity and everything. There's no center that's better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Tim Duncan wasn't a center. Tim Duncan was a four. He might have played center sometime. He was listed as a power forward. Tim Duncan was always a four. Yeah, I already said, well, stop playing Will's Wardrobe. You know Bill Cartwright ain't it. Stop playing. Beat who? He's still not better than. Listen, Jokic is doing some great things. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, right now, I could definitely argue Jokic being top five. I think I got Jokic in my top five. Well, depending on how you look at Bill Russell. For me, giving Bill Russell has to get out the respect aspect of it. But if we doing it off of skill and what's the name, Jokic is top five. No, I didn't have Shaq at two. I said it was Kareem, Wilt, then Shaq. I put Wilt in front of Shaq. Mike Davis, it don't matter. The dude averaged he was averaging 25 and like 14, and he was blocking the most shots, and he was the defensive stopper, the hands down best defensive player like in the league. So I don't think people understand playing both sides of the ball. How he didn't need any of that. He was athletic. So like I said, he was rarely rare. The rare is you know how rare it is to find a 7 foot athletic guy, a dude that's 7 feet tall with like a 40 some inch vertical. That's rare. So you can't penalize him for being athletically gifted. You still got to be able to use it. You know how many people athletic as fuck and they couldn't put it together? Dwight Howard put the shit together, so you can't penalize him for that. He was still dominant. Nolan Rice, who you got tomorrow? We play Houston tomorrow? I see we just beat the shit out of OKC. I don't know if they're resting players though. Well, no, Wemby's already hurt. Wemby's already been sidelined for a couple of times. Now we don't know if this is real because he's really having issues, or um, if it's really we having issues, or they trying to tank. You feel me? So I don't know, but yeah, Ben Wallace, he's way better defender than Ben Wallace, and Ben Wallace got the benefit he did from being a defensive team. So yeah, blood clot is serious, exactly. Oh, Houston. Oh, who the championship is tomorrow. The final four is over with. The final four been decided. Well, I got Duke winning it all. So who is it? Houston and who? Duke. Who playing tomorrow? Florida. Oh shit. So who beat Duke? Oh, Houston. Well, whoever beat Duke, they got it then. Yeah, Houston and Florida then. Florida. Yeah, I ain't been keeping up with college for shit. My bracket been busted then. Shit, fuck it. Shit, Houston shit. Houston got is great at basketball now. Bro. I'm telling you, the NIL shit. This shit. Listen, I don't even think, bro. You can talk about like power shit no more, like it used to be. We did have the most SEC done jump leaps and bounds though in basketball, nigga. When I me and my son we was walking in the gym like a month last month, and Auburn and Alabama were like were like number one and number two or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this can't be right. So these kids being able to stay home, bro. This down south telling, I keep telling y'all, man, the real hoopers. I mean, MJ from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? MJ from North Carolina. Yeah, man, you can't. Yeah, you said they been good. Where did they finish last year? Yeah, nigga, where was he raised? Where was he raised? He's raised in North Carolina, that brother. None of that New York shit. Yeah, you always had what? Kentucky was in there for a minute. Pause. Then what? Calipari? What Calipari? With the where did Calipari go? Did he go to Arkansas or he went to where did Calipari go? Calipari finally left fucking Kentucky and I think he went to is it Arkansas? I want to say, or did he go to where did Calipari end up coaching at? Arkansas. Okay, yeah. Of course y'all do. Houston lost to Duke last year. I know one thing. They told my buddy was talking about he might do another year in college. Bro, not the fuck you ain't. But listen, it's only I only seen two great white hopes turn out to be like what they say they were gonna be. Expected. Well, not even expected because I don't outside of the boy that played for Houston was trash, and now he be talking shit about Kobe every time he get a chance. But Cooper Flag gonna make it, bro. Cooper Flag was giving niggas business on the USA team. I don't think motherfuckers understand that. Cooper Flag was putting up numbers in the Olympic tryouts against the USA team, and he had to be either 17 or 18. So Cooper Flag gonna be cool. He gonna be all right. Hell yeah, Cooper Flag's gonna be a motherfucker, bro. But people forget, hey, before fucking he went to play with LeBron and he turned into a fucking corner shooter and rebounder. Kevin Love was that motherfucker, bro. Kevin Love's a Hall of Famer. Could have just been a Hall of Famer just off of his Minnesota career alone, off his Timberwolves career. Um, Dirk panned out. You know, even though he's foreigner, he's not white, but he's foreign. But yeah, I didn't think anybody expected Dirk to be who Dirk was. Dirk turned out, and then Dirk opened the door for the Jokic's and the Lucas. Who? You see Cooper Flag is Austin Reeves, brother. You stop put down the drugs, brother. Stay off the weed. Come on, bro. Stop it. Adam Morrison, come on, don't do that. Listen, this is what I keep telling y'all, man. Listen, if you can scheme it to where you Cooper Flag was definitely, like you said, the option. If you double team him and you scheme around to stop him in college and there's nobody else gonna pick up the fucking slack, bro, it's easy. That's the thing about being like a guy that's where like you're leaps and bounds above everybody else and everybody knows it. I got one game to beat you. I'm gonna scheme you and hey everybody if whoever else on the fucking team gets fucking 50 million points and Cooper Flag scores fucking 10, I'm cool with that win. I'm pretty sure that's what fucking Houston did. Austin Reeves getting a big contract. I hope we don't pay him a lot of money. I don't think he has proven himself to be a true what's the name, man. Like I said, when you got LeBron on the court now, especially Luka, you look a whole lot better than what you are. When you got a player that draws and demands so much attention as to where you know what I'm saying, it opens up shit for you that you know what I'm saying you wouldn't be able to do if he was the second option of that person wasn't playing. Oh, but Caitlin Clark is proven though. Caitlin Clark is held right now. Shit, even in her first after her first WNBA season, a top 10 all time women's basketball player. She broke the fucking record for assists her rookie year. 'Cause, 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 No, I ain't saying he was a bum. I'm not saying he's a bum at all. I'm not saying he's a bum, but you know, Jabari kept getting injured though. Jabari had them bad knees, man. You get them bad knees, you get them injuries, bro. It's hard. Like they just shut down. They just shut down Zion. I think Zion got back issues. Zion can't stay healthy either. Virginia, Maryland give California, NY a run for the all-time basketball teams from the state. Nah, nah. Uh. Who? Who you saying was the second pick? Which one? Oh, Jabari. Jabari was. He might have been. I don't think he was second. He might have been like third or fourth. He might have been. I forget who drafted him. Who drafted Jabari? I forget. Who did Jabari Parker play for? I'm mixing him up with the other boy. Milwaukee? Did Milwaukee? Yeah, Milwaukee. Okay, yeah, Milwaukee drafted him. Yeah, yeah. Jabari went to Duke, but he was injured all the time, man. His knees can stay healthy. Yeah, Andrew Wiggins panned out. But yeah, man, I'm about to start actually watching NBA basketball now because of what the playoffs should start next week. Playoffs will start next week. This last like got the last two games this week, right? Last two or three games this week, and then NBA playoffs start. So that's gonna be interesting. Okafor was another one, man. Okafor was into outside shit. That's what got him out of the league. Okafor kept getting in trouble outside off the court, so that's what fucked him up. Ron Harper's son, the best college basketball player, Ace Harper. Bro, if he's number one over Cooper Flag, I highly doubt it, bro. Cooper Flag got the number one pick locked up. Embiid is done. You know what's crazy? I said this the year. Everybody thought it was crazy. The year Embiid won the MVP, that year after he won the MVP, they should have traded him immediately. He would have won the MVP. If I'm the GM, I would have traded his ass away. I don't give a fuck what you had to say to me. I was like, whatever. Hey, listen, man. We guys close as we done gotten. We can't figure this shit out. So on and so forth. La la la. So hey, Joel Embiid is up for trade. Send us your offers. You would have stole the fucking church's money. You want to be one of the best fucking decisions ever long term because again, man, bro, once your knees, you're 7 feet tall and you keep having knee issues, bro, it's never gonna get right. Your legs go as a man that's that tall is never gonna get right, bro. It's never gonna get right. Eastern Conference and Western Conference. Eastern Conference is still gonna be Boston. I don't see anybody beating Boston. Especially with Dame being out. Um, so Eastern Conference, I got Boston going back. Western Conference is tough, man. Um, the way Jokic is playing, I think Denver's going back to the finals. You got to think so many players, so many things switched up. So Luca no longer being in Dallas, right? And then Kyrie getting hurt, so that's out of there. Dallas is out of the picture. I think you only got. Oh, and you got to look out for the Warriors. So the way Steph's playing right now, I don't know, man. The two top teams, the two toughest teams to beat in the playoffs. That I don't want to see in the playoffs would be Golden State and Denver. That's me. No, Grant Hill, I agree. D Rose, McGrady. All of them, you gotta think. Grant Hill still played. D Rose, I can agree with. McGrady had a long career, bro, despite the back. Right, he just never made it. But the biggest what ifs, my what if starting five would be Penny, Brandon Roy, um, top five, I guess. Penny, Brandon Roy, D Rose, Lynn Bias, and who am I forgetting, y'all? I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, buddy that got drafted to Portland, the center, Greg, not Greg Monroe, Greg Greg Oden. Samson. What's the name? Um, I say that bad. Like Samson that played for Houston. He got injured too. He was him and that. That was the original Twin Towers. It's not Greg Sampson. It's what's the name? What's the Sampson dude name that played for Houston? He was another good one. Ralph Sampson. Yeah, Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson was another one too. Greg Oden never really got it, but Greg Oden was a. I think it was the name, but Ralph Sampson definitely had better numbers. Well, I don't think he let you down, bro. He got his surgeon let you down. I think he ended up suing the surgeon or whatever, whoever did the thing on him because he had to go in there so many times. They did something wrong. You heard what McGrady? Yeah, he said he's not a one-on-one player. LeBron James is not a one-on-one player. He's not. Fucking Mike Beasley told you that. Some people not cut out for ones, man. I mean, shit. People saying you can't score the most points ever and not be a one-on-one player. Yes, the fuck you can. Kareem wasn't no fucking. I promise you, nobody's fucking picking Kareem in a one-on-one matchup win, bro. In a game of one-on-one to win. Shit. Come on, let's be real. Listen, nah, hey, KD, he do though. KD definitely gets his respect, bro. KD's one of the very few people to return from a Achilles injury and still be himself. I think the difference though, he didn't have a full rupture. I think KD had a partial tear. It's totally different, right? But fuck, I just had it. Dominique Wilkins did the same thing. Dominique Wilkins either tore or ruptured his Achilles. He came back. He was still a beast. It's just real. That's a tough one to come back from, man. Achilles, bro. That shit. That's a career killer. We got to jump and cut so much all the time. Yeah, Len Bias. What they talk about Len Bias, man. Like I said, we'll see. I'm with what you're saying. I'm going by what the people say from that era that saw him play and knew what he was. Yeah, it's crazy. Len Bias is definitely wow. You're crazy. Greg Oden was not better than Dwight Howard, fucking offensively. Yeah, he wasn't the same, but I was saying he still was effective though. It's hard to be, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to be effective. Like you just look at the drop off from Kobe's numbers and everything went down tremendously, bro, after he came back from the Achilles. This wasn't the same. I wish he for real, I wish he would have retired. Kobe would have got more well, I don't know. The hate would have came regardless. But the fact that he played those years after the Achilles and his numbers went down and knocked everything down, like his percentages and shit, it's just people just used it against him. What up, Magnus? What's up, fam? But yeah, man. Definitely out of the East. If I'm betting any money or whatever beforehand, only team I got coming out for sure is Boston. I don't see anybody else being able to put anything else together that's going to beat them. Their biggest fucking rival just lost. You know what I'm saying? One of the 1-2 punches. So they're Milwaukee's not about to do anything. The Knicks. I still don't see the Knicks being able to do it even with Carl Anthony Towns. It's Tibbs. Just I don't know. It's Tibbs, man. Cavs. Oh, I forgot about them. Cavs. I don't. I don't think the Cavs in a series, bro, in a 7 game series, is good as the coaches from Missoula is. I don't think they're gonna be able to beat them. I don't think the Cavs are going to beat Boston in 7 games. You got to think, bro. This ain't like the regular season. Playoff basketball is totally different from, you know what I'm saying? We the Lakers need to improve that. Definitely center or power forward. You can't, bro. You replace. You know how much and everybody. Luca's definitely the bigger name, right? But I don't think people understand from a basketball perspective what Anthony Davis gives you. Anthony Davis is definitely a top 5 defender in the league, right? So Luca don't play no defense. Luca don't get rebounds like that. Luca don't motherfucking deter people from coming to the paint, right? So if you're trying to do the big name and sell jerseys and shit from a business perspective, Luca's a good move. But if you want to win games, especially like in the playoffs, nah. Because now who the fuck like at least bro, Anthony Davis was playing A1 defense against Jokic when they matched up year before last, right? The year that fucking Denver won the championship, bro, when AD would fucking match up with, he was playing great defense, making it as difficult as fucking for Jokic you can make it. Jokic was just that good. But Jokic about to average, if we see the Lakers, if they see the Lakers, we gonna be looking bad, bro. Because you got no answer for him whatsoever. He gonna have his way. No, he doesn't. Art AD doesn't come and go. Look at the numbers, bro. AD in the playoffs. No, AD was playing some of the best fucking basketball. Period, bro. That's another thing too. Y'all LeBron fans. You tell them motherfucker LeBron fan, man. They want to talk shit about AD, bro. AD was like super duper underrated for what he do. Nah. That shit, no. Atlanta's not no dark horse, bro. Get him out of here. They see Boston, they get smacked. They see the Cavs, they definitely get smacked. Hell, even with just a one with Giannis in Milwaukee, they might get smacked. So yeah, no, let's not do that. I can't. No, there's no way Draymond gets defensive player of the year. He hasn't been that great on defense. Talking about Mobley's the dude from the Cavs, right? Got to be the guy from the Cavs. Yeah, Mike David. That's what I'm saying. Boston know what it takes to win, and their coach is great on adjustments. So yeah, no. But hey, man, listen. Greatly appreciate y'all pull up on me, bro. We'll be back home tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we'll pick it up, but I'm definitely gonna be talking about the whole Carmelo Anthony situation. Um, leave that alone, black people. This is not the one. This is not the fucking hill to die on for that shit. But anyway, hey, that's all I got. Catch you on the next one.